effort. The problem is the gateway to effort now, a lot of people here want to give effort. Old school companies are built on old school effort values. The problem, my friends, is to be in the effort business, which is ultimately selling, the gateway to effort now is digital, not in real life. The gateway to effort is digital. People are spending so much time online. 27% of all time spent on the internet is spent on social networks. And we're spending time looking at people's pictures and saying things, and most of all, creating word of mouth. Nobody in this audience 10 years ago, nobody would have went outside, grabbed a Snickers bar from Walgreens, started eating it, and then pick up their phone and call their friend and say, Snickers are delicious. Nobody. But today, because you guys are on Facebook and Twitter, plenty of people will take a bite of a Snickers and then tell all of their friends, Snickers are delicious. We are saying dumb crap like that day in and day out. And it's just the way it is. We are grossly misunderstanding what's happening. Let me explain. The internet and technology, we all agree in this room, by show of head nod, please do this for me. We all agree that the music industry was disrupted, right? We used to buy CDs and tapes and then it went digital, right? And all of a sudden, actually, you know what's so funny? Back to my old is new again. We've gone back to when we used to buy singles, not the whole album, with this new digital age. So it's kind of fun to watch that all evolve. We agree that publishing has been disrupted. How many people in this room now, when they read a book, read it on a Kindle or an iPad? Please raise your hand. Remember when you didn't think you were going to do that? So we agree that publishing has been disrupted. But what we are not spending enough time about is talking about how much communication has been disrupted. That when something happens, what is our first move? We do not run to our home phone, pick it up, and call our best friend. Remember we used to do this? Like, it's take us a while. And then, by the way, I'm a little older. Remember when you mess up, you had to start all over? That was devastating. No, now when something happens, the first thing we do is this. We take this out and we do something. We text somebody. Isn't it amazing, by the way, how calling somebody now is a burden? Have you guys caught on to this? Do you know, like, I don't even, by the way, I haven't changed my voicemail in the last year and a half. I used to change it like monthly. It was so, nobody leaves a message. Nobody. And so these numbers are growing, these technologies are shifting, and so what I want to take is I want to take money out of printing catalogs. I want to take money out of direct mail. I want to take money out of radio ads. I want to take money out of showrooms. I want to take money out of different places and allocate them into the customer. I also want to do something very old school, and this is, I'm about to take you on a very big left turn. This is not something I've been talking a lot about because it's my next kind of big thing, but I'm going to play it out in this room because I think this room will actually understand it extremely well. Let me take you back 100 years from today. 100 years from today, a business solved a business problem with content. It's a company called the Michelin Tire Company. Familiar? The Michelin Tire Company 100 years ago had a problem. People weren't driving enough, and they weren't using up the tires, and they weren't going to their service stations. So do you know what Michelin did 100 years ago in Europe? They started reviewing restaurants. Let me say it again. A tire company started reviewing restaurants. Do you know why? They started reviewing all these amazing restaurants and villas and hotels in the countryside, several hours away from the cities, then printed books, took them to Paris and Berlin, the other big cities, and put them in stores. Then people said, holy crap, the best restaurant is in Burgundy? I'm going to drive there this weekend. And they got people to start driving to these places because they were the best places, thus solving their business problem.